Good evening. We've got a strong storm headed our way, and that's why we have an early warning weather alert. We have this high wind warning for the entire state. That's for tomorrow during the afternoon. Scattered power outages are certainly possible, if not likely, thanks to the strong wind and also the effect of there being that rain as well. So we've got that. And then, of course, with the circulation of the storm, there's also the pileup of the water in the Sound, and there are coastal flood advisories tomorrow to boot. The storm system is to our southwest. It has been responsible for quite a bit of strong thunderstorm activity through the deep south, and as we mentioned before several times, that's often indicative of the strength of the storm, and that transportation of strength is coming our way in the form of both rain and wind. We're also keeping an eye on the severe weather threat with thunderstorms, where individually we get thunderstorms that could have strong wind and hail with them as well. Most of that should be reserved for areas to our west. However, the Storm Prediction Center is catching on to the idea that we could see the last residual batches of severe weather within one or two storms crossing the Connecticut border from New York State as it's decaying any thunderstorm. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a few warnings out over upstate New York that actually extend into Connecticut as the thunderstorms are moving our way. They would then dissipate. So that's what we've got on the table. That all applies to tomorrow. It does not apply to now. Right now, we just have quiet conditions over Middletown and also Windsor Locks. You can see how we have a temperature of 58 in Windsor Locks, which is filmy clouds in the sky. It's really nice tonight, and it should remain quiet through midnight, even into the wee hours of the morning. But then once we get closer to dawn, that time frame is when I think we'll start to see some rain coming in from the southwest. It's going to be milder tonight, too. Temperatures will be about 50 in Hartford, maybe some upper 40s out there, but I think a lot of towns may be stuck at about 50 degrees. Then tomorrow, it will be mild, but at the same time, we're going to have periods of heavy rain. There could also be some embedded thunderstorms. And in addition to that, and most importantly, there's the wind. That wind is going to be very strong. Again, the whole state is under a high wind warning. Wind gusts 45 to 55 miles an hour will be likely across the entire state. And I think those areas that are a little bit less sheltered could see 60 to 65 mile an hour gusts as well, especially during the afternoon. So again, this means that power outages are certainly a pretty high possibility for some of us tomorrow. I would prepare for that just in case. So here we go into the nighttime hours. You can see how the clouds with Futurecast just fill in here. And then as we get in towards the wee hours of the morning, the rain fills in. And when you wake up tomorrow, if it's at 6 a.m., it's already going to be raining. Certainly as we head through the rest of the morning, we'll have periods of rain. It sometimes will be heavy, and a few rumbles of thunder will be possible. During the afternoon, too, here's 1:30 in the afternoon. We'll take you through 3 o'clock. Notice how there are periods of rain, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. Some of that rain will be heavy. And all the while, it is excessively windy. The wind will be quite strong, and again, 45 to 55 mile an hour gusts, but even 60 to 65 mile an hour gusts will be possible tomorrow in some areas. So those power outages, I think I just plan on it just in case. By 9, 10 o'clock at night, the rain will end. The wind will slowly relax too as we get into Monday night. In terms of rain accumulations, this is the latest prognostication with our Futurecast. It's still suggesting maybe about an inch of rain across much of the state. And that's in your early warning 7-day forecast. A mild day, but a very, very windy one. Very stormy, in fact. Damaging wind will be likely, and heavy rains as well. Tuesday, it does get better. We do expect less wind, and temperatures will still be mild in the 60s with partly sunny skies. Wednesday, it does cool off. We do foresee temperatures in the 40s